Welcome, jewelers. Welcome all to our Thursday Crypto DeFi Kingdoms talk show. My name's Mega, joined here by T-Heat. T, how you doing tonight, brother?
Yo, man, it's been a fun day for me. I'm excited to be here to talk patrols, do a little PvP. I've been DeFi Kingdoms all day after my little AMA appearance earlier, so I'm geeked up about this.
Hey, big bullish, big bullish. We like to see it. And
Yeah, I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide what pitch of bullish I wanted to go with. I was like, should I go really low? Should I go really high? And then I just got in the moment. It was very medium.
I love it. Yeah, how can you not truly be bullish during this time? I mean, the framework, the fun, it's here. Patrols has arrived. So much to come. We've got some loots to show you. I got another one off stream here. Caught one last night as well. For anyone who didn't catch that, definitely catch it. We're gonna be giving away some heroes tonight, T, as well. I'm gonna announce what to do right now. So it's early. You can do it all throughout the show, but you have to do what I'm about to show you. So you're gonna go to the tweet. I think Jewelers Crypto tweeted it.
Right. This is a big giveaway too, man. I mean,
this is a whole team, baby. You're gonna have to jump in level 1, but it's gonna be a whole team mythic. Mythic hero, any class you choose. You let me know what class, and I'll give you a level 1 mythic. Of the basic classes, that have codexes. So,
right.
Archer.
This is to be a patroller.
Yeah, this is a jump right into patrols, baby. Get yourself one ability, and test it out. And we'll give you. We're making it a whole team. Hopefully, it goes to a new player, but I don't care who wins, honestly, because our OGs deserve a little love too. So, we'll give away a whole team, and the two other ones will be random. My choice. You choose the first class, but we'll do that. Where's the stream? We'll find the stream. We'll do it here. So what you're gonna want to do? Where are we? Is this it? No. I don't even know where we're live right now. I think we're actually live on. Yeah, we're live.
I think we're live.
Okay, so you go to my tweet. You're gonna want to click this. Retweet and then quote. And you're going to do hashtag the new show. Thank God it's Thursday because we're always live on the Thursdays, T. We love it.
Yes, sir.
Football season, Thursday night football. DFK right now, patrols, baby. It's well timed. So TGIT, you're going to tell me what class of hero you want. My favorite class is. My favorite, this is how you're going to have to do it. And if you don't follow it, you're not entered. My favorite so I can look it up easily and add you. My favorite DeFi Kingdoms class is bang. What is it? I mean, I don't know. Archer,
Warrior,
Priest. Do you like the Seers? Who knows?
Man, we got some stuff to talk about with Priest or Seers too. With a little bit of nerf.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to that. Actually, that's a good point. There's a lot to get to, just in balance in PvP. We got Common Assault going, level 1 bouts. We got Magic around the corner. JCL, and I'm going to make an announcement on JCL tonight as well, because some things have not gone the way I planned them, but that's life. So this is what the format is. Tweet this out and you're eligible for a Mythic level 1, full team included, but not all Mythics. Sorry, I can't do it, brothers, but no, I give a nice hero. T.
Bro, I have like 500 heroes. I think I only have maybe like 8 mythics, maybe not even 8.
The mythics are so coveted, bro.
So like giving away 1 is crazy to me. Like, can I enter?
Enter, bro.
I'm here in the audience, bro. I'm here.
I genuinely don't care, but you have to. Whoever is doing it, you have to do it in this format, and then you're entered. We'll do the wheel at the end of the show. We'll go for like an hour. I'm late as hell. I got
7 mythics right now. 7. Total.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I only have, and a few of them, dude. It's so tough.
Which I mean, I summoned most of mine.
You can try to guarantee like a really good mythic. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I've never done. I don't have the balls to do that yet.
So I transferred a lot of my heroes over here, so I had some level 1 options. We're gonna do a bout here tonight, right away. Did your bridge go through, or should I delay?
It did. I'm good. I'm ready to go. We can.
Oh, so we're gonna do common assault rules right now. Team Sniper. This is level 8. I was gonna join it digital, but he's got a level 1 over here, but we might not be running the stream still then. So Common Assault, if you're ever looking for matches, go into the server. You could go in and just start one yourself. This is how they like to do it. No potions. So you can't bring you can bring them.
Okay, I didn't know the rules, so no potions.
Yeah, no potions is the way they legitimately play it. Sometimes I mess up and forget and put potions in there, and I hope they don't get upset. But commons only, and they also do no dark summon, no badges actually. But I don't know. I don't know all unique classes. I don't know where to do like no PJs. But maybe it's just like a user consent thing. But this is the format, bro. And it's level 1s. We're going to do it no equipment. But in the real thing, I mean, they allow equipment. So it's a fun little thing. There's always matches, honestly. Not always, but there's often matches.
Right. Man, I'll tell you, I forgot. So I'm not much of a PvPer at this point. I'm working the hunts. You know that. Like we talked about last week, I was cleaning up on raffles. I've been cleaning up on loot. But not so many. I think I've less than 10 probably PvP bouts so far in my career. But having those 2 today against Winston during the AMA, man, it was pretty fun. The first one where I just lit him up. Oh, man. But then the second one was honestly a blast, too, because it was, I mean, I know you were watching. It was like right down to it. And
oh, my God.
I think I had 3 misses.
I thought you had it in the bag for so long, honestly.
I knew I was in trouble when I missed. It was like down to 1v1, and I had the HP advantage, but not enough mana. So I was like, all right, I need to get some hits. So I threw crit aim, and I missed. And when I missed there, I was like, uh-oh.
What level was the second bout? Because the first one you guys did was what, 16?
16. Second one was all 20s.
All right, can you send your Addy just real quick so I have the right one?
Yep. On it right
now.
And then
we'll send it out. But what was the second one? I'm sorry?
Second one was all 20. So
20s. 20 combat
it was fun.
Is crazy. This is level 1 combat. It's a lot different. Have you done much level 1? I know I kind of forced you to do this here.
I've done like I think the lowest level PvP fight that I've done was like, I think it was me and you on stream, and it was like maybe 7s or 8s or something like that. It was not level 1. I have not done this.
This is some fun stuff. Yeah, no potions. I turned them off completely. You can't even.
So you're gonna do start early, right?
Yeah, we'll start early, but I'm putting it for 8:30 just so. Sometimes the timer messes up. I think a little early. It'll say 2 minutes are left, and it won't let you accept it. I've noticed. But let's get straight into it. Let's talk. First off, Common Assault. We're kind of already got our thoughts out here. How do you feel on the one? You know, I don't think you've done too many patrols yet, but do you enjoy any one ability type of combat? You know what I mean? You have a few trade options and one ability.
So far, I've done. I've bridged 2 teams over. I bridged 3 teams over, but I messed one of them up, bro. And I got one of my mythics. A stun, double advanced, passive mythic knight stuck on the bridge last night. Because my dumbass was not paying close enough attention. I bridged to Sarandel, and that bridge is, always adventure, put it mildly. So, anyways, I have 3 that are stuck in limbo that are a really great team. I also a legendary warrior with second wind stuck. I'm just broken up about it, but I managed to get 2 actual teams over, level 9 team. So I ran through the high level. I ran through the mid level, some level 5 teams, but I have not done anything lower than that. So I know doing just the level 5, I was doing that earlier, and having the restriction of just 2 moves was tough.
Oh yeah, it definitely changes the dynamic of the gameplay. I kind of enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes you do miss your full loadout, definitely in certain situations. Just for example, these heroes don't have their tier 5s. Let's see how. I mean, these classes aren't as important depending on your play style. Like, a lot of people like Hunter's Mark. A lot of people like Barrage for big damage. But level 10 combat, and really up to level, 15 you get them at?
Hey, I need you to redo this because you have it set up where it's just commons, and I have one of them as an uncommon.
Oh, all right. I got you.
My bad. I didn't realize we were just doing just common.
That's fine because... yeah, that's how it's okay. We'll run it, but that's how they do the league, just so you know. Just
Yeah.
so you know.
I didn't even have. I wasn't fully
I just gotta
prepared for
figure out how
level
to
one,
keep
so I only had like 4 level 1 Codex heroes
Oh
to
no, you're
choose
good,
from.
brother.
I
I'm
left
just
the rare over there for you, man. I had to bring an uncommon.
Oh, okay, we got the the patrol going here. The music is epic, bro.
But no, I was loving patrols so far. I like and I did one. I don't know if you did any. I probably have, but I did one of the level 5s that I was doing, so that mid tier, and I chose to go up to the next tier on the third battle. I lost. It did not go well. I was like, these heroes are pretty good. I'm kind of cruising through these. Let me see if I can move up a rank or whatever you want to call it. And no.
It does get tough, dude. I played a few different ones last night. Lost my first one, naturally. That's just how it goes, I did somehow manage. I didn't even notice, just on me playing. I was just rolling through it, having a good time. I guess I managed to find all the rare, spawns. There's some, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some these ones are all a common, I guess, drop type.
Right.
But there's like a dolphin. There's some cool. I won't spoil.
Okay. I've faced these guys, and then the flying. I don't know, phoenix looking. I can't remember what it's called at this point. I haven't done it enough, but yeah, I haven't seen the rare ones, man. So
yeah, the dungeon style effect is very, very cool. Like they did. I think they did so well with this thing.
it really is, man. It really does complete the game loop. I mean, at this point, like we really do have a full game. Like you have questing for any level if that's your jam. You can quest, you can summons. But really, if you're talking about combat, which is what most people would consider the gameplay, now you have content for level 1s through level 9s. Then you have level 10 up, the void hunts. And I only complaint, and this is minor, and I know that this is how they want the game to be, but I wish I could have my void hunt characters, my heroes, in the same realm as my patrol, so I could double them up in. But especially having to stake those the patrol heroes for 30 days, it's like, okay, I can't use any hunt teams necessarily.
Right.
But that's just a minor beef, and I like, and I know that there are benefits to having heroes, on different realms, especially with how many heroes there are and all of that kind of stuff. Looking at the economics of it, but yeah, I wish that I could send all of my best hunters out there just to sweep through these, even though they'd be too high of level. Did you do like higher level teams against them, or were you running like?
Yeah, I did do at least one set of higher levels, and well, I kind of mix and match too, and they
Okay.
they kind of did what you would expect. I guess they ran through them rather easily.
Right.
Still, what's kind of satisfying about it, honestly, if people do have higher level heroes, one-shotting a mob versus like having to play the boars and having to whittle them down. It takes a while, it is satisfying. I like that part about it. So
well, I was thinking about it. I was like, well, I got some like level 20s that I have staked over there just because I'm not doing anything else with them. They're my 3 PvP team if I need to throw them out there. So I'm like, well, I might just take out one of these archers with, a bunch of low-level guys and just, like you said, just throw one barrage out there and let them eat.
Let it fly. It's a good time, honestly, from that perspective. All right, let me make sure I turn on early. Somehow I turned it off before. Send you.
Oh, so we couldn't even start then. So there you go.
8:30. Potion,
Cool.
of course, I do it again.
Oh, shout out, by the way, we got some people trickling in. Shout out to the chat, friends, Two Noobs, King, Kupo. I don't think I didn't say Zan either. What's up, everybody?
Francis got a question for us, T. How about you kick it off here?
Do the
Or
picks?
actually, I'll give you choose your conference, and then we'll go snake style. I'll go double up, and then you finish us off. As far as NFL weekend here, we got our top 8 here.
Right.
On each, 4 on each side, baby. We're getting there. Who you got?
Let me pull it up. I mean, I guess I'll take the low hanging fruit here. If we're starting off on the AFC, give me the Chiefs over the Texans.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It's easy. You got to take Patty Mahomes, bro.
Chiefs over the Texans. I'll jump right to the next one on the screen. This is Saturday, 18th, baby, this weekend. Commanders, Lions. Oh, easy one, right? It's got to be the Lions. It's got to be.
Gotta be.
Early Rams-Eagles matchup. That's actually surprising that they're moving the Ravens-Bills a little later, you would think. Well, it's in Philly. Okay, so Sunday.
Rams have been playing well, man.
Rams-Eagles. Oh,
that's a tough one.
I feel like the Rams have like the surprise upset in them. I mean, I thought Minnesota was a pretty big upset, but the odds were pretty even. I'm pretty sure before the game, but I'm gonna go Eagles, bro.
Okay, stay with the chalk. The next one's tough too, man. Bills Ravens.
That one's tough.
I
got some bias there because
I'll take Ravens.
You like the Ravens in that one. It's in Buffalo. We'll see if we got snow. I don't know what the forecast. I mean, I know it's.
I got bias too, man, because I'm being a Dolphins fan.
Oh yeah, you got the
I can't pick the
bias.
Bills.
It's divisional bias here for both of us.
Right.
And I think both quarterbacks are amazing, and it's tough to say MVP. I do think Lamar, technically has had a better season, but Josh Allen, bro, sometimes he's been just putting teams out, honestly.
Right.
So it's a little different game, but I like the Bills. I hate the Ravens. I think.
Yeah,
and we're supposed to get some cold weather up here, up in.
Right.
But I don't know about up.
Yeah, you always get that snow, like effect snow.
That could be a fun game. Sunday night, realistically. Who you got in the Eagles and Rams in the NFC overall?
You took the Eagles. I'll take the Rams. I'll take the upset. I'll just pick the opposite side.
We're just opposed at everyone. This one you might go. I know you like their quarterback up in Washington.
Yeah, I want the Lions to win that game, but I'll take the opposite of that one too. Whatever, man.
And then who'd you say on
let's
this
pull
one?
the upset. That one is the Chiefs.
You said Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a stat out there though. This is a 4:30 game. They were 8-0 at the 1 o'clock slate. Obviously, this is like a more primetime game, so 4:20, understandable. And they were like 0-2 in their last two 4:30 games, which was an interesting stat I saw. So we'll see if the Chiefs can pull it out at the 4:30 slate. So there's the NFL for you fans. But good to see you all, chat. We got Zan, we got two noobs. The airdrop should be live, folks, if you do want to get some Jewel. I sent it over. Did you get the acceptance?
Oh, sorry, bro. I was so caught up in talking
That's
football.
why I always.
And then I was watching. I'll tell you, I was watching.
I saw the
Thunder.
score, bro. The Thunder are taking it to the Cavs.
Me and Mega right now, for anyone watching, we're rivals in the NBA scene. He's a big Cavs fan. I'm a big Oklahoma City Thunder fan. They're playing right now. The Thunder are getting the better of them right now. So.
Oh yeah. Some payback for sure. Wow, that was a big first quarter. Jeez.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to be in.
Let's go.
So we're not using any of these. Zero battle budget.
I'm not using any equipment. No potions are allowed. It shouldn't even let you bring them. It might. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
No equipment. Well, you can use equipment in the actual Common Assault.
Okay.
So we'll play some Common Assault, folks. Shout out to Digital Sniper. Dude's a legend for always being in there. And playing hella matches. If you check in there, he's always almost in there. Sending a match. Some get expired. A lot get played, though. A lot Common Assault gets played. We're excited for the Magic tournament. T. Bro, we're going to have to come from the gutter here. Our team, the Jewelers, we only got one. It's going to be tough. There's some monsters in here. We're going to have to come back. What's your advice for the Jewelers? Our team name here, T. I don't know if you've seen in the chat. I know you've been away for a bit, so I don't blame you. The Knights of the Black Rose, T.
I have seen that. I like that. Here's what I think. I think we only got one. We got to come heavy with it. So we gotta do what guilds do, and we gotta make sure we're putting our best out there. I got a pair of pants that is champion pair of pants that I'm throwing. I'm always willing to throw those into the ring for Jewelers glory. So we're gonna circle up on it, put our best out there, and
we'll be talking.
Right. So I'm in here now, but okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing a patrol in the background.
We're live.
Off real quick.
You're good.
I'll collect after one round and see how I guess low the loot will be at. It's
You're up first, but I won't shot clock you.
Oh, thank you, bro. It's
I
tier 3
almost,
here.
bro, I almost shot clocked Winston 3 times today. I was like hovering on it. I was like, and one of them was like that last battle, like when it was down to 1v1, that I could have got him on one, but I was like, I won't do it.
I'm kind of waiting for it to like be applied almost, you know, and someone just piss, because you know the other guy's gonna be pissed. Nobody.
He had the battle for 20 seconds on ours, and there was once or twice where he could have got it on me too. Like,
yeah, that makes me wonder when they lower or change the time at all. I don't know if they're just saying like, hey, bro, like, come on, make your move, or are they looking to shot clock you? It's
I know
I
was a big proponent of the shot clock for JLC and having a quick shot clock, and 20 seconds is a little tough, man. 30 seconds is maybe 20, 24 if we want to copy the NBA, but 30 is probably where it's at.
24. I think I did say it was 30 for JCL. I honestly can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Quick JCL announcement too, since we're on the topic. A lot of people are behind on matches. You know, we had the holidays. I can't blame them. So we're gonna, we won't start the playoffs until all matches are complete. And playoffs are gonna come with a little twist. I'll tell you about it. There was no buy-in before the season because we didn't come to a quick enough agreement before matches started. So I felt like it was unfair to go and seek buy-ins from people that were, you know, depending on your leaderboard spot. I don't know. Some people might not pay up, so I didn't want to cause that issue. We went with no buy-in. It's a big test season. I appreciate everyone who did play matches, but we're letting people trickle back in, and we're going to start the playoffs. So the times, the dates on there, you probably see, don't really apply. We're going to have to wait for all matches to go.
Who's top dog?
Top dog, we'll go look at the standings for all. I think I have everything up. I do have everything updated. I just checked it. Maybe one match that I downloaded, actually, because I think I saw it. Let's see, bro. It's been a fun season, honestly. I started hot, and I cooled off a little bit. I'm sitting just outside the playoffs in the West.
So it's going to be a playoff push you need?
Yeah, I need that playoff push. So 3 and 5 under me: Caracat, Zion, Esper, Darth, Maddie, and then above me in the West, currently making the playoffs if the season ended today. Raph, Juss, top up or down, bottom up.
Yep.
Excuse me, bottom up. From 6-1. Raph, Juss, StycksIntern, Ebla, Tad, and O'Cool leading the division, bro. 7-1.
Man, he's a beast,
absolute
bro.
Domination, honestly.
That's crazy.
10 win differential.
Bro, what's France? I see you doing okay over here, 4-2. What's up with your boy Matty Pass down there? What happened to Matty?
I don't know, bro. But France has been avenging him regardless, and so is the rest of his guild. Juss, Raph, Tad.
This is the first time I've looked at this and straight up seeing Zion at 2-5 and J-Dub at 0-5 makes me like confirm that my heroes would have just gotten stomped.
Yeah, bro. Everyone in here has such nice heroes. So like, if you see these records, just know this is not an easy competition. And a lot of these people are building or, you know, have heroes coming up the ranks. They might not be level 20. They don't want to spend the money. I don't blame them, bro. It's expensive to sample.
Right. I can't stand it.
You want to do it all natural and enjoy the game. I don't blame you. So, but we'll go from 12 to 7 here. The people just out of the playoffs, starting at the bottom: J-Dub, D-Gen. Unfortunately, both have no wins, so 4 teams with no wins: Maddie, Darth, J-Dub, and D-Gen. 3 1-win teams in the whole slate. Okay, Copper and Stardust in the Serendale East division here. Danimal and Dragonfly Tails at 2 and 3, just outside. But the thing is, Skiller, Franz, Karmas are running away with the playoff spots here. However, Skiller has quit. Skiller did drop out. So Dragonfly Tails and Copper technically would be tied, but the tiebreaker would go to Dragonfly Tails. So I don't know how we're gonna do every match that Skiller has left, honestly. D-Gen also is Ghost. If anyone finds D-Gen, tell him to come play his matches. Haven't seen, he's got a lot that are.
Right.
Stuff comes up in life, so I don't blame you, but
hey, first season JCL, it's expected. There's going to be some bumps, you know, working out the kinks.
And there's some things that I probably could do a lot better in terms of ease of access for these matches or even scheduling them. But time-wise, I can't really just pin people to a time. I mean, paid league maybe we could, but test run. It's got to be a test run because we knew problems were going to arise. So again, 6-4 spots. Seeds 6, 5, and 4, all tied at 4 and 2. Skiller, Franz, and Karma's in the playoff spots. Again, Skiller out, so technically Dragonfly Tails makes it in. Max Jaren at 3, 5 and 1, tied with Hitman Burt at 5 and 1, and Crypto Dream. Kind of expected, dude's a dog, but you know, all of those are one-loss teams. Max Jaren, Hitman Burt, and Crypto Dream. So they've been competing. It's been fun. Let's jump into this match, bro. That's the JCL for you. Playoffs to come. We got probably like 5 more weeks worth of matches to go, technically. We could realistically do them all in a week if everyone locks in for a little bit.
Right.
But timing sometimes is not that easy, so I don't blame everyone. But there's the JCL, baby. Let's get into some common assault. No equipment, T. What's your plan here, bro? What do you got? Warrior, Knight, Priest. All right, so we both. I have no heals though.
I'm coming out with literally, I got heals, and I can only aim at your front line. So there's that. Well, I guess I can if I want to attack with my Priest, but that seems questionable.
Oh, I got the blind. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot how. Now no potions.
That's the thing. It's tough. It makes it tough, so I'm going to follow their rule set. But it does piss me off, bro, because traits are so crucial. But you only have so many traits.
Oh, and I just screwed up.
Iron Skin's good.
It's okay. That's okay. I don't even know what traits I have on these guys yet, but here it is.
Oh!
That was a big
got
one.
the cleanse. Well played, brother. Well played.
And guess what? I'm going to hit you back. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, he got it.
That took a second to pop.
So cleanse is interesting now. Did you see the changes? We'll talk balance maybe a little later.
I did, but I didn't. I don't quite. Remind me of them if you could.
So if you cleanse, you get the immediate cleanse. Say this dude had another debuff.
Oh yeah,
there's 50% chance that I can debuff or cleanse both effects, which is pretty monstrous, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, that's big because honestly, I think way back when traits dropped, and if you remember, you and I, we did a good old episode, a good old traits ranking tier list, and we had cleanse very last. And,
it changes it. I definitely think we should revisit here soon. We'll do an episode where we revisit. Maybe we'll do one divided up for PvP and one for patrols, because I do think the games are a little different, to be honest.
Right. Well, and you know, there was a lot of changes, and I haven't been able to fully digest them all quite yet. But what the Berserker, speaking of, you got one right here. You know, originally, if you take it back to the original codex, was when you go Berserk, you had a 20% chance of attacking your own team. Then they nerfed that down to 10%. Now we're all the way down to 5.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
So,
and on top of that, we have a rework in the works.
Right. They mentioned a rework.
You know, this is just almost a temporary buff, basically, is kind of how you could look at it. Here it is, 5% chance to target a random ally. However, if you just saw, I missed on my own seer. My dude went for, but there's a
Sometimes you're like, thank God my Berserker has bad decks.
Right. I mean, yeah. Lower level, I was talking about it with StycksIntern on his show last night. A lot of fun. Oh, big POV. Jeez. This is going to be tough because I don't have heals on my seers. Should have took one. You live in your heart. But we're talking about this with StycksIntern. That, you know, a lot of misses. There's another one because they're low level, they're low decks. Right. So it's tough. Let's see, one Warstone hits. We get a second. That's actually enormous.
Oh, who's it? Oh, okay.
Berserker though, I can't use Iron Skin, bro. He's almost dead. What's good, Kupo? Nice to see ya. Let's double check. Keep reminding people we got a giveaway. There's really no way unless you're here. I'll remind you guys a few more times, but gotta quote the tweet if you want in on the giveaway. We don't even have anyone entered right now.
It's over.
Unless I'm missing it. I'll take it home, boys. I'll take it home. Uh-oh, we gotta heal. We have to save him.
Oh, you got to heal on a trade?
I got one more. It's my last one, bro. Now we must decide. Where'd you go? I think I made the wrong one.
Okay, I got you on menacing, but you got leadership. Okay.
Damn. Another Berserker miss. Pretty big. Each set of damage is so...
It is. It is. It does, man, I will say, and this kind of ties into patrols as well, that, having less moves to use, like just we're doing this battle right here where you just have basic attack and one other, well, I guess you have two abilities, but point being, it really does simplify the game to new people. You know, if you're coming in, it's way less overwhelming to do a level 1 battle versus, you know, a level 10 plus. Especially the patrols, you know, you're facing, there's no crazy moves. You don't have to worry about a rampage or a demon bach or, you know, the things that we have to worry about in the hunt. So I think that it's gonna be, it could be what they hope they want it to be. It's the way to onboard people. I think it does have the potential, you know, to really be a game changer. You know?
I agree, bro. Wholeheartedly. 100%. Big crit. It's over, bro. The heal is OP unless my Berserker just...
That's what they said, bro. I mean, they nerfed, we were talking about changes. They nerfed priests because priests were too OP, they said, at low levels.
Damn. Pretty crazy because they still feel pretty strong.
Because they really toned down that, what is it called, the heal that I'm using here? 1 second, I'll tell you. Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, prayer healing, so mana went up, right?
Right, mana went up and healing went down on it. So it was like, it was kind of a double whammy, you know? But it makes sense because you could fire off like, I mean, especially at the higher levels, you could fire off like 300, 400 heals.
For sure. Seeing that, honestly, I'm gonna have to recommend, honestly, a priest in all these level 1 games. Like, unless you're going full, I mean, unless you got high dex archers and you feel confident enough, like a triple archer type of comp. Dude, it's tough. I'm getting a lot of misses.
Mm-hmm.
And double seer maybe just isn't the move also. I mean, that could also be true.
That's what Winston tried to use against me, double seer, on the one that he lost. And dude, I mean, I just tore through one of those seers on a barrage. It was over.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that
Warstone though hits. That Warstone hits though.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's see. Not a comeback isn't impossible. They keep. We can get to the priest here. I know she's got another heal. Sucks. Big mess though. We can keep rolling like that.
You gotta keep healing, baby.
No crit, no crit. Oh my god, a 59 base heal is outrageous.
Right.
At level 1.
I mean, that's
13.
Can't be that high.
It's not even that good. You got a finesse down now, which is kind of nice.
Oh, this must have been, dude. I think this was probably like an archer that came out with something weird. Because normally, if I'm going for a priest, I'm putting the insight stone on him for sure. Yeah, so if it has something that's not that,
it's the funny thing about commons as well, bro. It's a lot of, you know, just mishap ass heroes. So we're just getting everything. That's gonna be a dub to T Heat. Wonderful game.
We got one.
What else did I want to talk about? There is one thing I definitely wanted to bring up. Of course, Magic. Basically, what I'm gonna refer to for Magic. The Magic tournament, most awesome guild in crypto, I believe it is. Mythic Squad, StycksIntern Zone, or you know, vice versa, whatever that is. StycksIntern is hosting it, and he's a dog. He went over it last night.
Oh damn! I just got you on the toxic. This warrior up here is the double
HP,
toxic.
Bro. end
A little
this
toxic.
shit. Where'd it go? Nice. GG, bro. GG. Nice one.
Yeah.
Level 1 combat. Fun stuff. But
You
check this out. What'd you
needed
say?
a heal there. You screwed up without having a heal.
Yeah. Dude, you got me down low early, honestly. So,
Right.
here is StycksIntern. Here's the video you're gonna want to watch if you want to peep what's going on with Magic. He does a great job explaining it. A lot of good guilds. It's 3 teams from Mythic Squad and Adventures in DFK, I believe. 2 teams from D-Gens, and 1 team from. Or 2 teams from Zenith, 1 team from D-Gens, and Rulers. We are in it. It's going to be me, Darth, Zion, and one-man army battling it out, baby. Trying to rep. First week we got former podcasters of ADFK. That's their team name. Every time I say it, it sounds like it's like a diss.
Right.
But
dude, totally off topic, but is that a Mythic Squad hat that he's wearing?
Yeah, he's rocking the Mythic Squad hat, bro.
Yeah, is it not very much like my race hat?
They're merged up, and it really does look like.
Right. I just noticed, like, dude,
the lay's kind of similar.
Yeah.
The Ray's
I'm not
got a
Mythic
little
Squad.
more green in there, but that hat's hard, bro. I love that, like, little. That's old school, right?
This is I think it's the City Connect or whatever they call them.
Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is actually a bridge, and it's like the same shape as kind of a famous bridge in St. Pete. Sky Bridge.
That's tough. The City Connect for all sports is pretty tough. I wish NFL.
Dude, when I saw this one, I was like, I gotta buy that. I don't even like to race, bro, but sometimes you see a design of your city, and you're like, yeah, that's it. That's getting bought.
Oh, I forgot the one thing I wanted to look up real quick. To show, announce, whatever you ever might call it.
Plug.
I'm gonna show. Sometimes it doesn't search right on here. I don't know if it's just my fault. Germ Curry, another daily dispatch. I announced it in the server. Definitely check this out. I'll link it in the YouTube chat as well. Today's was really, really good. A lot of good hunts info, and I'm sure soon enough, once he gets the API, we'll get some patrols info, bro. Loot's already been coming out. We'll show that next and talk about it a little bit. Before we get into that though, is there any other balance changes that you noticed that you wanted to talk about?
We didn't mention the Giant Slayer one. I know that one is a hot topic within the community. I personally am fine with the changes. I do have a couple of double Giant Slayers, so I was, affected by this one in the most, heavily way you can be. I got a couple of regular Giant Slayers, but those double Giant Slayers really got nerfed hard. But I agree with kind of what Hubert was saying, during the AMA about these changes and how the way that it is now, where it's more scaling, and you got to have double and all that stuff, is more in line with what you would think of in a Giant Slayer versus like the point that he made of like you have 1 HP less and now all of a sudden you're doing 50% more damage. It's kind of like a little crazy. So I think it's fine. It needed to be toned down. It is what it is. I can be bummed about it as somebody that had a couple double Giant Slayers in the arsenal, but I think overall for the community, in the game, it's a good change.
Yeah, I hear you.
A
lot of people were hurt over it overall, though, which is expected. A lot of these games, even if you say, one time you like and say like, oh, people are overreacting.
Right.
The very next set of changes, some people get upset about. It just depends if it affects you or not, really.
Right. Okay. So let me run through them real quick because I'm looking at it right now, so I can just give a little speed run to what the changes were. I won't go into great detail here, but we can just touch on them. So we already mentioned Cleanse getting a nice little buff with the 50% chance to cleanse a second item, and then also Explosion. I haven't got a chance to try it out yet. I do have a couple Explosion heroes and hunts that I tend to not use Explosion because it's not really worth it, but they're saying that now it's hits a little bit harder. It slaps, if you will. So that's a good thing. So I agree that was a little bit low for what everyone expected Explosion to be. Then the Giant Slayer, we already talked about that. There was all the passive resistance got a little bit of a change too, just tweaking the percent, so not much there. But really, it was the priest. We already kind of touched on this, that hit Prayer of Healing hard, also Cleansing Gift. Got a little bit of a nerf on how much it heals. Divine Barrier got a little bit more expensive too at the top tier. And that's an interesting one because you talk about bubbles. That was a big meta at the start of PvP, right? And there was some changes to bubbles in general. Like now you can taunt through bubbles. That's a pretty big one for
Whirlwind,
PvP.
big change. Did you say that already? I feel like
I didn't, and that was the other one I was going to get to is Whirlwind, because that I didn't even realize that till I read this in the note that was the workaround. What, you put a bubble on them, then they don't get slow resistance. Yeah,
too.
right. So, I mean, that's a big change, and smart, and it makes sense because sometimes people find the loopholes and they're just patching loopholes. If you ask me.
Yeah.
So.
I love
and then
moves.
Seer.
I shouldn't say I love them, but I don't have any issues, any big issues. I'm not just like,
right.
Oh yeah, things got nerfed, yeah. I'm ready to play the game the way I kind of see it as like, ooh, a new little opening. Sometimes every balance change. Sometimes you can find a little loophole, if you will, and play through it.
The last one, so yeah, Warriors got the Whirlwind change just on closing that loophole. You got a little bit of change on Knights with Challenge and Mighty Strike, getting a little bit of a nerf, but minor stuff there. But the big one too that we haven't mentioned yet, we kind of did, was Seers. Got a lot of changes to Seers.
Oh, yes.
Right. So, and some good. I mean, I don't want to say some bad, but just some nerfs, some buffs, I guess is the better way to say it. So like Future Sight, which is that level 1 first tier heal that also gives you the evasion boost. That one got a little bit more healing power. We like that. And you can also now apply it to yourself, which before you couldn't do. So that both of those good changes. It also kind of changed time swell, but just change it from 4 turns to 40 ticks, which is more in line with how the timing system works now. But the big one here, they added a channel on Sanctuary, and they actually also made the delayed heal a little bit more powerful. So a little bit of a buff, a little bit of a nerf there at the same time for Sanctuary.
Yeah, I felt like a lot of the changes were kind of spread across. There was some buffs, some nerfs. It wasn't all bad, is how I kind of thought.
Right. And the thing, somebody said this, I can't remember who said this, but one of the reactions I saw to the Sanctuary having a channel now was that if you get confused with the Seer, the class is pretty much unusable because most of the abilities are channel. There's some that aren't still, but most of them are. And if you're confused, you can't channel. So, the way that I like to use my Seers, it's Warstone, which is channel, Sanctuary, which is now channel, and what's the healing one? Rejuvenation Stone. And then the third one being a passive. So that's my setup for my level 10 to 14 Seers, and all of those are channels. So yeah, if you're confused, what are you gonna do? You're gonna basic attack?
You're SOL, brother. That's what you are.
Right.
Dude, I love this drop. I had to show it because I went past it real quick. So I did pull this off stream. Pulled the big sword, living blade up here. You'll see. I'll show after. I pulled that on stream, and I pulled this off stream. Claw, cudgel.
Yeah, you can stun them 3%.
A mace, bro. Stun, bleed, small chances. It's nothing OP. It's a rare. Looks like rarity item.
Right. So this is supposed to be like what level? Like that mid tier, like a level
the
6
strength,
or whatever.
Have a strength requirement. Looks like 15. So kind of. We don't know where it goes for all these, but I love that it's a mace. Technically, it's a one-handed mace because priests can grab it, which is interesting.
Right.
Pirates, priests, pallies, knights, and warriors.
I don't know. Pirates could use a mace. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. Living blade. This is, I believe, like a two-hander. It's like a two-handed sword. It's Warriors, Pallies, Berserks, Dread Knights, and Dark Knights. Pretty nice. It's kind of like a Excalibur in a sense. It's got good attack damage, but big decrease to your speed, minus 12%, and block chance and retaliate's pretty cool. So.
I wish. Here's a suggestion. If I don't know if any of the team is listening, maybe I should hit them up in Discord for this. But I feel like the heavy items should scale the amount of that they slow based on how strong you are.
Wait, say
but
that
maybe
the heavy item should. I'm sorry.
So say that you have a hero that is, let's just say 50 strength, and then say that you have another hero that's 30 strength. Okay, and you throw this heavy sword on them, or whatever, any of the items that would slow you down because they're considered heavy. Let's say that it's a 5% decrease in speed on this item. Well, I feel like maybe the guy that has 50 strength should only be like a 4.5 or 4.8 or something. Like some type of scaling way. Because if you think about it, like if I'm stronger, then it's not going to slow me down as much, right? Like, so and maybe that's too complicated. Maybe it's too early in the game for this, but like, I feel like, and also maybe that makes strong guys too OP because now they're not as slow either. So I don't know, maybe it's a bad idea, but if I just think about it, if I'm the strongest guy, like, think about football, you talk about this guy's got good football speed, he plays well with pads on because you got an extra 10, 15 pounds of pads on you whenever you gear up to play the game. Some guys are quicker with pads than other guys because that's just how they are. Kind of same thing here, bro. If I have a guy that's stronger, more built, like he's gonna not be as slowed down when he puts on this heavy armor versus the guy with less strength.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the logic there. Makes sense.
But that's just my take on it.
I wonder. I kind of, it makes me think to what. I wonder how elaborate the balancing truly is. Like, is it harder? Like, does it make it too difficult over time if you keep adding too many like kind of variables to run off of?
Right. Well, and I wonder that too. Just talking about balancing, like how much. Right now we have a level cap of 20 on our heroes, but they can go up to 100. So we're only 20% to max. Are they in lower environments? Like, do they have a test environment that's not public where they have level 100 heroes where they're simulating this out, or maybe they're just running simulations? I don't know. Like,
maybe it's a thing of don't stress too much about it now.
We can tweak it.
We'll get to it when we get to it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
True. That's a good point.
It's got to be tough to balance this stuff. Like from level 1 to 20, you have to kind of gauge all throughout. Oh shit, this is taking me forever because I have to re-equip something. Like some of the, I do not recommend going into patrols without even some of this base level equipment, honestly.
Oh, dude, if you can, I know we were talking about this just randomly the other day about strength being kind of key at the lower levels because a lot of the armor is all based on level, but all of the weapons are based on strength. So if you can't, equip a nicer sword because you can't carry it because strength isn't high enough, that kneecaps you on the damage you can deal. I know I brought the level 9s. I had like a gore sword on one of them, and I was just ripping through them, like no problem. But then some of the other, heroes I was hunting with that had lesser quality equipment, it was definitely a little bit more of a challenge. So the equipment makes a big difference.
For sure. Dude, what's fun to do, honestly, you have to try it out once. Take a little level 20 warrior or two, and just go into the level 1 and whirlwind them one time. It's very satisfying, I will say.
That's funny. I could see it.
Let's see. We got level 3, 5, and 1. Oh shit! I wanted to put the archer up front. Damn it! It doesn't matter. I can't wait till we can like actually just drag and drop or something. Like just swap them around.
Right. So clicking back in.
Over time. Okay. So no rare mobs here. This will probably be our last one before we end the show. I don't think there's anything else. I feel like I'm missing something, but
shout out on the giveaway again, bro. We got a
giveaway. Let's take a look. Update. If not, we'll go to old-fashioned chat, dude. Just trying to get some eyes, bro. Get some retweets. Oh no, we got somebody entered, so we're in, baby. If nobody else
If
enters,
you only got one, then you're automatic.
if nobody else enters, it's going to Chris Smith, the legend. So
There we go.
We announced.
Hey, and he let us know you can't block PJs either.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Maybe eventually they'll change that setting. But dude, okay, this actually brings up a topic. Good shit, Chris, and you. The thought process rolled here. I love it. So, dude, the AMA. Did you listen to it today?
Well, dude, I'll tell you, I gotta re-listen to it because and I know you've done the hunts before. I don't know if this is your same experience. I had it on, but the second or not the hunts, but the PvP versus Winston. The second I got into the bouts, bro, I had it, my headphones in, I was listening, but I was so into the game, I didn't enjoy it.
Oh yes, I know how that goes. I remember the one AMA I played. Right. It wasn't Winston. It was the one week he ducked me. He canceled on me. No, we played off stream, but he canceled on me last AMA. And he ducked me the other one, and I had to play Kurt. It was fun though. But I remember playing, and I remember not even remembering a single damn thing they talked about.
Right. That 20 minutes or whatever where I was playing, I can't tell you a single thing they talked about.
You just get locked in. Ooh, you see that? I don't know if you could see my screen, but that was a huge explosion.
Explosion? Oh, it's coming up for me. I got the. Oh yeah, you hit a double crit.
So does this? Oh, it scales off power too. So because this is a greater stone priest, that probably helped a lot. Oh no, it's not greater, but it's lesser. It's got good whiz regardless.
Right.
Pretty nice. So yes, if you want to enter this giveaway for a mythic hero level 1, go on here and chat it up. Hashtag TGIT, my favorite classes. So far, Chris is going home with it, and I don't hate it at all, because he is listening to the stream and he's locking the fuck in, and he's getting in there, baby. It's a free mythic waiting for him.
Right.
If he gets
all you have to do is tune in.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Make a tweet.
Let's go. All it is a tweet. So let's see. What was I about to mention? Oh yeah. So they were talking, and bro, I'm more bullish than ever. And maybe they're just sweet talking us up, but we remember that DeFi Kingdoms received these grants, bro. Some of that money is reserved for rewards.
Have you kind of heard this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I did.
This one because your ears perked up a little bit when you started hearing these, but. Like, we haven't really, and I'm sure some of it has been implemented, and maybe I'm not remembering, like, with the meta drops and everything, and with hunt sponsorships. Like, they do sponsor pretty nicely, and you can win yourself a nice bit.
Right.
But regardless, I think there's more to come. They mentioned there's more to come. Pretty sure it was Dreamer, don't hold me to it, but he mentioned, how long can that go on? And he said they got a lot for a while.
Right.
Point blank, no numbers, and I don't blame them, but like the way they plan it, it very well might be a lucrative system. They talk tournaments in depth. What were you gonna say, T?
Well, I was gonna say, like I said, I wasn't paying that close attention at that point, but yeah, my ears perked up a little bit. I do recall this one coming up, and yeah, the way it made it sound, man, is that they maybe spent maybe 5% of the budget, like. Maybe not even that. Like they made it seem like, well, because it's up to $3 million now on that grant.
Yeah, and some of it does go to, of course, I don't know what specifically, but like more of the business itself for the funding.
Just paying them, I think. Just paying them.
Yeah,
hours.
Yeah, point blank and simple for sure.
Right, but yeah, they made it seem like that the overwhelming majority of that money is still there, and waiting to be distributed. Prize pools for PvP and different promos. We'll see. I mean, they're always surprising us. This is what kind of what I was trying to get at my little bullish outro that I got to give the AMA today. It's really, man, the team, them building this and them constantly building, constantly engaging with us. They're always kind of telling us what's coming and delivering it. What I feel to be in a pretty good timeline, especially recently. I mean. Patrols and PvP and stuff. They announced it, and a month or two later, it's out, right? So they're turning through work at a good pace. And the other thing is, when they release stuff, it's always very good quality. There's going to be a bug here or there. It's not always bug free, but it's typically, nothing ever major. Quality of the game is really good, really clean, and that goes a long way, building trust with players, because if you're coming in and things are buggy, you can, well, what are these guys doing, right?
Yeah,
but the thing that really, just them building and them telling us what they're going to build and then delivering on it, but then also a lot of times they're coming up with these ideas that, patrols, scrub fights, and that's something everybody wanted. But for instance, what's the influence system? That's what I'm thinking of. That was something that really nobody had any ideas that they were doing something like that, especially with the ability to sponsor. I don't want to say bet, because I know that's it's not the term that they're going with, but yeah, the ability to sponsor and use your influence to, place wagers or whatever, and get rewards. Like, they're coming up with new things that we haven't even thought of, and that are great additions to the game. So I'm excited to see what else they got up their sleeve from that angle too.
Yeah, dude, they've been cooking a lot of stuff. I'm with you there. Like stuff that you wouldn't have expected. It wasn't
Right.
asked of nowhere. I mean, nowhere near that I know, like a specific thing in terms of this, but very, very cool feature. Everyone, I'm sure, has been pretty happy with it. You don't have to do much. You had to bring your heroes over here eventually anyways, so it kind of prepared you for one. And you got, if anyone's won any raffles with any of those shells, like some of those are pretty solid little raffles. So.
Right, and now that we got patrols out, like getting shells is a little bit easier. I feel like the raffle game is maybe going to even pick up a little bit. I feel like it was a situation where maybe some people were whaling it, which is always the case with the new raffles. Right, but I feel like now that there's more ways to earn raffles, and the other thing about patrols, and this is not so much about shells, but just about the cost of doing it, man. It costs very little metis to participate in one. You don't have to pay any crystal or gold or any other entry fee. So I
like
mean,
a penny or
right.
two maybe to even do one of these, if that.
Right. I don't even think it's quite that. I think it's like half a cent.
Yeah, probably less. I don't even know their gas. Like I don't even pay attention to it because it's that low.
Right. So it's just to me, I'm loving what I saw out of patrols. Like I said, it's a great way, I think, to onboard new people, because now you don't have to come in and buy all of this stuff. I mean, you still don't have to buy heroes, but you just need some metis. You need 3 heroes. You're in. You don't have to buy another token. You don't even have to buy. I mean, and if you're buying level 1s, you can't even buy equipment. Like, there is no level 1 equipment, right? I mean, 3
unless you have the strength, certain strong enough heroes can equip like real low level.
Only weapons, but like not
yes,
armor.
only weapons.
Right. So, but really, yeah. Now you can come in, buy a couple level 1s, not equip them, not buy any other tokens, jump right into some very cheap gameplay, start getting loot, start having fun, start getting hooked. And I feel like that's just very smart, very genius to make it so easy to get in. And one of the things, I don't know if when they talked about this in the AMA, but one of the things that they did talk about that I did catch was about how they wanted this to be on Metis because the map is smaller, there's less places to go, and it'll be less confusing for a newbie to come in. You don't have to pick from 10, 15, however many different, meditation circle, tavern, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's so I feel like they're really putting a lot of good thought into it. There's a lot of intention around, what they're doing, and hopefully we see it start to pay off with influx of new users. So.
For facts, dude. And one thing it also kind of reminds me of patrols, even if at the, we got a big event tomorrow. This brings up as well. Spike, StycksIntern hanging out with the DFK team. I know Bolon, but maybe a few others playing patrols. Spike's involved, so therefore, Pathfinders. I don't know if he's involved in YGG. Regardless, Pathfinders, or Wayfinders, excuse me, that's his guild. Wayfinders. Sorry about that.
Pathfinders are fun cars, though.
yeah, but rather large guild. Honestly, a lot of big a lot of players, a lot of big fun. game nights and stuff, so maybe he'll add DeFi Kingdoms to the mix. Gives you something to think about when we do have rewards. People are going to want something to do in between PvP. You know, if maybe there's no tournaments active or et cetera, dude, you need something else to do. Boom, level 1 content. You can do it with higher heroes, you can do it with anything, or you could go PvP, or you could figure out what's in the other rounds. You know, people get interested, then they start bridging to Crystal Vale.
Right.
More hunters. I mean, it's just a cascading effect once those rewards get in here.
Right. Let's hope.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. We're finishing this off. I'm kind of gaming the system here right now because I want to make sure I win the loot here. I got real low, dude. This crab's stuck on for a while, so I'm healing my guys up a little bit, just passing turn.
Oh, you're passing turn and then healing them so you get a better...
The heal's real cheap, so I think I got to do it. I get 20% back, so I think honestly I'll be fine here.
Right.
We'll kill him now. Got a healer too off.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the one thing I was picking up on too, actually. I was like, okay, sometimes you actually going in between the rounds, there's a little bit of strategy.
Yeah. I haven't done it much, but that time it was too easy because I had the priest, bro. The heals are not that expensive at low levels. Still,
Right.
even with the buffs or nerfs. So I'm not gonna move on to Blood Moon Rising because we'll get destroyed. We'll stay here in Darkwater. The color, the theme, dude, artwork, in my opinion, is beautiful. How you feeling about all that?
It does look really good. I haven't, and I'll say I'm not much of a, like I don't ever put the audio on. Like, it's just muted. So I know a lot of people love the audio. I gotta try it out sometime because I just never listen to it. But the opponents, visual effects and everything, top notch. And yeah, it looks really clean. It looks great. It really does. It's a very polished product.
I'm excited, dude. The game feels like it cleaned up a little bit. I don't know what they did. We talked about it before, but speed, I know it's PvE versus like a PvP experience maybe, but speed feels even a little better than like say Boxer Tools. I don't know. I could be
Right.
Speed drinking the cool.
Right. Well, it depends. I feel like on, well, I guess if you factor in all 3 rounds, it's maybe about the same, or maybe even a little longer. But it depends also on your build. Like if you're sitting out here and healing, obviously it's gonna take you a little bit longer. But
For sure.
man, I got some priests I got 2 priests that bridged over that both have double death mark, which is actually money in the setup. Yeah, because now I got it deals like 100 or so damage, 80 to 100. It's like, okay, now I'm not wasting a turn doing a basic.
Right. I do love Explosion. First off, the animation is damn sick.
Yeah.
And it's feeling nice damage-wise. This is a level 1 priest. Watch how much this is good for. The last one was good. Maybe this one won't be it. Damn, he's getting hurt though. Gonna have to pop a potion.
Yeah, that's the thing with it. And those channels can get you sometimes because all of a sudden you're wasting 2 turns. And...
Yeah. Explosion priest, not maybe the best. That was definitely much less damage than the first one, but is what it is. Keep rocking. We missed the main target, so kind of spreading a lot of damage here.
Right.
Might just I feel like we can kill this guy. 30. Look at that range, 31 to 105. That's pretty crazy. We'll give it a go. See what happens. A lot of crit options.
I wish I had a spare Gorbo, like an actual Gorbo, not a longbow.
Yeah.
To throw on like a level 8 or level 9, but those things are.
What's the strength requirement on?
I think it's 14.
Okay, so yeah, you're definitely there, probably by like level.
Right. Like it kind of depends on how you level your archer. Sometimes I think that their strength on primary growth is like 55%. It's like you should hit it, but like we all know how that goes sometimes.
Yeah. Again, not recommended, but you could easily I think even with a regular, if you get lucky, with a regular Might Stone, you could get pretty high by like level 2 or 3. Take advantage of some of these equipments.
Right.
It's helpful in PvP and patrols for low levels. So it's not a completely unviable, strategy. But it does late game, I think, hurt you. Uh-oh, the priest is down, but we got 2 left. Let's finish him off. This is stage 3. Come on, baby. Big explosion. 210 on the crit, T. That was insane.
Ooh, needed that. Not being able to do the holy circle that all group heal. Oh, man. Yeah, that hurts. There's so many times where I'm like, I need to heal everybody. Oh, shit.
Facts. Did you see the new item as well? I haven't looted any, but somebody in the chat.
The potion?
Yeah.
No, dude, I haven't. I've hit gold in 1 rune. Nothing else yet. So.
Yeah. One.
That item's cool though. I like that that's kind of cool. They're putting consumables in there. Like that's fun, and that's kind of. I think we had this conversation a while back on one of the episodes where I was complaining that there should just be more drops. Like people like winning stuff, right? So that is a move in the right direction. Where like, put a potion in there, man. That's basically no cost. Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt them at all. And it's just almost an incentive to grind more, which is really cool.
And if it's the only way you can get it, which to my knowledge it is, and maybe they add it in other areas later, but right now the only way you can get this potion is there. And what was the effect? Hang on, I have it right in front of it actually, because it was kind of cool. I don't remember it now. Oh yeah, smoke bomb. Use a smoke bomb will grant 30% evasion boost and a minus 10% passive or physical and magic damage accuracy. Okay, so you get evasion, but maybe you're less accurate for 10 ticks to all party members. So I mean, that's cool. That's a interesting little potion to throw out there.
I think we broke the game, T.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I restarted. It wouldn't let me claim my rewards, so then it's basically replaying the whole game right now. But everything's like
laggy.
It's spazzing a little bit.
Right.
Kupo's got a question. I missed it. We'll answer that while this bugs out for a second and gets us back to where we need to be. Typically it doesn't do that, but it's kind of funny for a second. He says, do all 3 tiers have a rare monster opportunity? Yes, they do. And you can actually watch my stream from yesterday and see all of them. I somehow encountered all of them within like an hour and a half.
That's awesome. So do they deal more damage? Is it harder when you face one of them?
Yes, they're definitely mini bosses, if you will.
Really?
And I think a lot of them have.
That's fun, man. That's awesome. Oh, so if you see one of them, you are more likely to get an item, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's all mob based. So like all the items.
Right.
For example, like the crab claw that I showed you.
You can't get it unless you face a crab.
Makes sense. You get a small chance at getting either the sea hag's loot or the crab. I don't know if all mobs have a loot item. I don't think so because there's only 8 items.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
But like the smoke screen bomb probably is the octopilot. I would guess. This is bugging, but we're almost to the end, and I want to see if I can claim my reward before we end the show. Hang on, folks. What's the score, T?
It's not looking good for you, brother. I think the Thunder up 30.
Oh my God!
It's a commercial right now, but it's
about 36.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like 90. What was it? 97.
This is huge too because this is input field OKC. Doesn't make you feel much better, but so they play twice. So theoretically, if we both went to the finals, the tiebreaker is now tied. So I don't know what the next category is.
Right.
The series is 1-1, so they go to season series. But damn, dude, crazy down. And you guys were without Hartenstein.
Yeah, he was out today, so that's a big.
Damn, and no Chet still.
Right.
Shy. Is it Shay or is it Shy?
Shay.
I just watched him. Absolutely.
He's such a beast, bro.
He's a dog. All right, no loot. We did all that for some gold. So I made you guys have to watch something. That is not how the game looks. Go watch the first hour of the show. But T, Thank God it's Thursday here. I almost said Friday. I almost said the actual saying.
we're
But
almost
that's the
Friday.
new show, baby. We're back. We're gonna be back every Thursday. Trades should be joining us typically every other week. I think he's back next week. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
It might be me and T Heat. It might be all three of us. It might be just one. You never know. You never know with us.
The possibilities are endless.
But we'll be playing DeFi Kingdoms, talking crypto, maybe some Spellborn as well. There's been a lot of lucrative opportunities. I know Ren Pen played a lot, grinded with us, with the Jewelers.
Oh, nice.
And left for a little bit, and then came back to a nice fat airdrop. So the TGE's coming soon, and we got our guild. We got a few more openings in the Spellborn guild. We're gonna open a sub guild soon as well in game. It's pretty cool stuff. So if you're involved in that, you know, let us know in the. First off, check your airdrop if you've been away, because you probably got one if you grinded with us. And second, join our guild, join the Discord, so we can get involved there and play together, baby. This is what the crypto scene, this is what DeFi all about, baby. Getting together, join these communities. All right, here's another bout. I don't even know what's going on. I'm in like 4 patrols right now. It's going crazy, T.
That's probably why I was bugging for you too, man. If you open too many, it's a little resource intensive, you know.
Yeah, facts for sure. But
bro,
final comments, brother.
But yeah, well, final comments. Great day in the kingdom, and love it. Patrols is living up to the hype so far. It's fun. I'm grinding one right now while we're chatting, so I can't stay away. Man, really, with final thought, are we doing the giveaway right now?
Oh yes, good call. Jesus, bro. I'm trying to want to run away here. Let's see, do we got another one?
Is it gonna be Chris?
Like Kupo, you didn't do the. It's fine, Kupo. That makes it a 50% chance. He says Ninja, but see, Kupo, I think he purposely did it because he didn't. Unless he didn't hear that it's not. I can't count it, Kupo, because we can't give away a Mythic Ninja. We're giving away Mythic Basic Class. It's going to Chris Smith. Or no,
Chris.
Executive decision here. He didn't. I said you got to quote it. Kupo, I love you, bro. You'll get the next giveaway. You always do. But
this is a hunter anyways, bro. This isn't a crafter. I'm sorry, Kupo.
Chris Smith, and your choice is Archer. So just DM me your address. I'll send that by tonight. Probably, if not by tonight, definitely by tomorrow morning. Just let me know. We'll get that out to your brother, and we'll send you 2 other heroes to complete a little patrol squad. Hopefully you get some loot. Hopefully you get some of the new loot. I know there's some. There's got to be a mythic item or 2 out there.
Right.
My guess is it's on the Dolphin. The damn Dolphins. They fucked me up, T.
Is that the like high level rare?
No, it's the level 1 tier, bro. I got fucked up by the Dolphin.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Your Dolphins too. I was thinking you the whole time.
I'm gonna tell you, if this was NFL, there's no way the Dolphins are doing any damage.
They're corrupted Dolphins. They're corrupted citizens. So maybe it plays. But regardless, big fun. Anything else to add, T, before we close this bed?
No, man. Go ahead and wrap it up. It's been a great stream, man. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on.
It's been good. We'll be back next week. I don't know if we're gonna do anything Saturday. We shall see. Potentially not. We got ideas, but we'll see what the land is leaving out for us here in the kingdom. But for T Heat, my name's Mega. This is the Jewelers Gaming Guild, baby. DeFi Kingdoms. Bullish as ever. We'll see you next week. Peace.